Hello, friends. I hope everyone's doing well. We're going to go real big picture on this one. I'd like to talk about something that I find very profound, something that's been misunderstood by many, but it does hold the potential to reshape our world, and that is Bitcoin. Not as a stock, not as a bond, not as a speculative investment you chase for quick gains. Bitcoin is something far deeper. It's a protocol. And when you grasp what that means, a light bulb will go off. And you can think about the possibilities that could change the very fabric of human existence. Think about fire. Think about the internet. Think about the English language. These aren't mere technologies that just come and go, like a passing trend or a shiny new gadget. These are protocols, foundational systems that once established become woven into the way we live, the way we communicate and survive. Fire isn't just a tool, it's a protocol for harnessing energy, for cooking, for warmth, for progress. The internet isn't just a network, it's a protocol for connecting minds, sharing knowledge, and building economies. The English language, it's a protocol for meaning, for storytelling, for collaboration across borders. Protocols don't just fade away. They endure. They evolve. They become the bedrock of civilization. And that's what I think Bitcoin is. It's not a company you can invest in. It's not a stock that rises and falls based on earnings reports. It's not a bond tied to a government's promise. Bitcoin is a protocol for money. A decentralized, trustless system for transferring value across the globe. Without intermediaries, without permission, it's a set of rules enforced by code and consensus that says this is how value moves now. And because it's about money, one of the most critical elements of human society, this protocol could be as transformative as fire, as the internet, as language itself. Now, let's pause and consider the weight of that. Money touches everything. Our work, our dreams, our governments, our wars. For centuries, money has been controlled by central systems, banks, governments, institutions that decide who gets access, who gets to print more, who gets to inflate it away. These systems are inflationary by design, eroding the value of your savings and your labor and your time. Bitcoin as a protocol challenges that. It's decentralized. No single entity controls it. It's secure, backed by the most robust computational network humanity's ever built, and it's finite. Only 21 million coins will ever exist. That's not a bug, it's a feature. It's a direct confrontation with the inflationary status quo. So, who wins in this clash? The old system, with its central banks and endless money printing? Or Bitcoin, the upstart protocol that's only 16 years old, but already commands a $2.3 trillion market? That's the question. The old system has power, history, and inertia on its side. It's got armies, laws, and institutions, but Bitcoin has something else: truth. It's a system that doesn't rely on trust in fallible humans, but on mathematics, on code, on a network of millions of nodes run by people who believe in it. If Bitcoin stays decentralized, and if it remains secure, and so far it has, then it's hard to bet against it. Protocols, once they take root, they don't vanish. They grow, they adapt, they persist. Look at its trajectory. In 16 years, Bitcoin has gone from a white paper in an obscure cryptography forum to a global asset worth over $2 trillion. That's not a fluke. That's the kind of exponential growth we saw with the internet in the early days. If this continues, and I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but if it does, Bitcoin could become the most sought-after asset we've ever known. Not because it's a shiny stock or a trendy investment, but because it's a protocol that solves a fundamental problem. How do we create a form of money that's fair, transparent, and free from manipulation? A protocol that gives power back to individuals, not institutions. Imagine a world where money can't be inflated away by a government, printing trillions to cover its debts. Imagine a world where you can send value to anyone, anywhere, without a bank deciding whether you're allowed. Imagine a world where the rules of money are set by consensus, not by a handful of elites. That's the promise of Bitcoin as a protocol. It's a game changer, not just for your wallet, but for the entire dynamic of human existence. It could shift power, redefine sovereignty, and rewrite rules of economics. Now, will it win? Nobody knows for sure. The old system won't go quietly, but protocols have a way of sticking around. Fire still burns, the internet still connects. English still binds us. In Bitcoin, it's just getting started. So, as we hang out for the next few months, let's just keep watching, keep learning, and keep asking. What happens when a protocol this powerful takes hold? The answer might just change everything. Thank you for your time. Make sure you like and subscribe, please, and share this video. I appreciate all of you. Take care.